We need to talk. Also, sorry for the coyotes in the background. They're on the other side of those trees over there cutting up, having a good time. So welcome back to the channel. And I know most of y'all know the channel if there's any returning viewers, which thank you if you are a returning viewer. Most of y'all know the channel for the LS Swap Mustang, and it's gone. It's out of here. But in place of it, we have this beautiful, not so beautiful example of a C5 Corvette, 1998 specifically. Anyway, the fact of it is, that was a busted up V6 Mustang. Yeah, it was pretty fast. It was a burnout machine. And it had a lot of potential to be faster. But I couldn't get around the fact that, maybe it was my pride talking, but when you pull up somewhere, especially like to a car meet, in a loud, clapped out Mustang, you're not really turning heads for the right reason. So that was one reason that I was kind of not too impressed with the Mustang. And honestly, I really wanted something that had a factory, that was factory refined. Like the engine in this, I can tune on it, but the factory has so much stuff that has in it to aid in the comfort of driving, right? Everything about it is 1998 Corvette, so that helps. So I think this project gives me, it allows me the creature comforts of having a factory vehicle. With this, I think they look better, for one, my personal opinion. I think they're a better chassis. I can't say I think it sounds better because it's basically the same engine. I went from a 5.3 to a 5.7 LS. But I think that there's a lot more potential with this to be what I wanted it to be originally. The Mustang, I had gained experience and put a lot of money into that car. Now I think I have a more realistic expectation for this, more realistic timeline, and more experience. So I'm gonna do it better. So I guess let's get into what we've got here. As far as the exterior goes, the car's in really good shape as far as body lines and everything. Everything looks good, fitment wise. The hood hinges kind of need something, but they work. I will say that one's okay. This one, they broke the dang tab on it right there, so the cover is kind of just sitting there. That came off during transport somewhere between here and Texas City. I have an array of ducting items. Obviously, I know that's for the filter. I guess I'll figure out what those are for. Came with the rest of these wheels, but they have some crazy oxidation looking stuff going on in there, so that's wild. So looking at the paint, you can see the clear coat is basically gone, 1998 type stuff, on the top where the sun was kind of hitting it. Everywhere else, it is beautiful. It needs buffed out, but it's perfect. But with that said, we're gonna fix that, because right there is an inflatable paint booth as big as your house, and we're gonna park this thing up in there and paint it at some point. More on the body. So somehow I didn't even notice this. I didn't notice the silver tape on top. but there is a hole big as your finger right there. That kind of sucks. Luckily, I know a guy who's really good at fiberglass work, and I have a feeling he's gonna help me out on that. Coming back here, you can see same thing with the paint, just faded out. Body lines are still good though. So exterior wise, it's in fairly decent shape. This mirror is done for, cooked. Obviously, windshield needs replaced. So supposedly this car is slipping in fourth. I don't know because I haven't got to drive it yet. More on that in a minute. It did come with this. I don't know the condition of it, but supposedly, which you might be able to tell me, it is a 342 gear. Supposedly it's a Z06 rear end, better gear ratio, and then it's automatic, so the 4L60. Again, I don't know what state it's in. I may go ahead and have this one rebuilt or rebuild it myself, I don't know, and just prepare to swap it. So far, what I know about the car mechanically is, one, it has a bad alternator. Two, the belt is absolutely cooked. And three, there is no pedal response. Like the pedal is dead. So that really sucks because those are not in production anymore. So a few options there. We'll get on that in a little bit, but inside the engine bay, we have a new battery that's wet because I just washed the inside of this. And all that. This car came, like I said, from Texas City. And you can see it's all kind of corroded, like big time. I understand it's a 1998 model car, but I feel like it shouldn't be like that. I mean, I lived in Texas my whole life. I've never seen nothing like that. Maybe the salty air did not do it any favors. But yeah, as you can see, oh my goodness, look at that. That is impressive. Man, no tension on it either. I like that. So at some point, I assume this engine is going to come out. It does start and run right now, but like I said, the alternator is cooked, so only runs for a little bit. Also, whoever had it opened up or unbolted the headers, and I don't know where the bolts are, so I just have open headers right now with a full exhaust in there, so that's kind of lame. Moving to the interior, stuff like the door panels, honestly looking pretty good shape. This is more of that weird corrosion stuff. I don't know if this is normal or not. I feel like it should not be that rusty looking. Obviously I took the seat out because I was sitting in it earlier. And this is more or less the state I've got the car in. All the stuff's back there. And here, I'm gonna be real. If y'all have ever tried to put one of these shifter boot things back on here, this sucks. So I'm gonna have to spend like a whole day cutting myself on this sharp metal and stuff. 87,000 miles. So in here, I currently have the dash almost ready to come out. I just like a few screws right there, and I forgot what else. Oh yeah, I gotta take the glove box out. And the dash pad should come off. So my goal here is to start with the interior and make sure all the electronics behind the dash are working, because there's a few things I'm kind of uncertain about. I don't know why they like had all this apart. And this crap, I hate it. I don't know what in the world GM, I mean, this stuff's like crumbly, and plus all this foam stuff. I don't know where it's at, but that cheap foam that goes around the wires, that stuff sucks. So I want to take the dash out and replace the HVAC stuff, like do everything in the dash new. So that way I don't have to do it in 10 months or something. So that's the goal there. Don't worry about my pasty white chicken legs, but I'm sitting against the back of the car on the floor, and I can touch the pedals full throttle, full brake. This is like a normal reach to me. So it's not a very big car. I mean, this is no seat. Honestly, there's not a whole lot left to say. Mustang's gone, Corvette's here, life's good. So I do plan on making a lot more videos with this car and making more consistent videos and better videos. So stay tuned for that. By the way, I took the Mustang to the drag strip, and I guess I'll insert a video of that here. It was fun. I had some problems. I only got to make one pass, but we did it. We raced a C7 Z06, and it beat us by 1.4 seconds. I literally did not even foot brake it. So I was kind of frustrated with that, but I finally got to take it to the drag strip, and I was happy with that. And then literally the next Saturday, that was on a Saturday, and the next Saturday I traded it for this. But life goes on. Like I said, I do plan on making a lot more videos and more consistent videos and better videos. So stay tuned for that, and I will see y'all next time.